You see my face? Yeah, that's my unimpressed face. Yeah, that about uh yeah, that about describes the race. I don't know how. Yeah, it kind of sucked. Well, the race was really good, but it's like Phoenix. Phoenix knows how to have good restarts when it's not needed. If it's not needed, then they won't have good restart. And I don't care what you say. A restart's not good unless if there's a pass for the lead. I'm serious. Or a wreck. If there's not a pass for the lead or a wreck, the restart's not good. That's just all there is to it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all these races finishing like that. You get so hyped up for such a good finish, and then it sucks. It sucks. Logano won, which fucking sucks. I don't hate Logano. It's just like my tier ranking. Logano's like D tier. Logano and Keselowski are D tier. You know, and then F tier is like. Apparently, on the tier website, there's an E tier. I don't fucking care. It's Logano and Keselowski are D tier, and then Truex and Harvick are F tier. It's like I don't hate Logano. I don't hate Keselowski. It's just like, can somebody else win? You know. Obviously not Harvick or Truex. So obviously, if it wasn't Logano, it would have been Harvick. So that's okay. But yeah, it's always disappointing when they end like that. You know. But the race was great. The race was great. I missed the first like 60 something laps of the race because I went to the store and then I was walking home from the store. And I missed the beginning of the race, so not much happened. I think there was a caution when I came back. Or no, I don't think there was. No, there wasn't a caution when I came back. Or no, there was. I don't know. Yeah, because I know something happened with Keselowski as I was trying to get my cable box to work. So, like Hamlin, Keselowski, and Blaney. That was their wreck. I came back right during that. I think that was on a restart though. I don't know why the caution was out. Yeah, and then I know Chris Buescher had some issue, or no, Ricky. It confuses me now because they like switched cars entirely. Yeah, Stenhouse had an issue where they were fucking doing some shit, like spinning around and hitting the wall, which is kind of dumb. And then the same thing happened with Christopher. Or no, Christopher like was trying to hit the wall on one of those restarts and then didn't. Fox decided to try to like ignore it, but then they brought it up. And then someone else did something. I don't fucking know, dude. Someone else spun and hit the wall. I think that was I know Quinn Half did, but I think somebody else did before that. I don't know. And then the finishes, like the cautions leading up to the finish, that was exciting. Ross came up clutch again, bringing out the cautions when we need them. That was nice. Appreciate that. And it's like, the thing that was pissing me off is that Kyle Busch just wasn't doing anything at the end. Like, for the first lap of a restart, he'd go way down, passing fucking almost everybody. And then when he would fade back, he would just not do it on the second lap of a restart, which I don't understand. Kind of annoying. Wish he did that in the second lap. He might have actually made a pass on Logano and Harvick, but I guess he didn't want to risk it. But, Yeah. Um. Or I guess I gotta rate the Cup race. Cup race, it was pretty cool. Wasn't great, but it was a pretty good race. Being back here in November should be fun for the championship. If you're gonna have those like late race issues, that'll be fun. But rating for the race, they're playing The Simpsons. Ratings for the race, I gotta rate it a fucking 7.1 out of 10. 7.1 out of 10. How about that? Yeah. All right. Xfinity race. Xfinity race is good too. That was a pretty good race. I take back every bad thing I've ever said about Brandon Jones. Every bad thing I've ever said. Every time I've said he's a talentless hack. Every time I've compared him to Matt Tifft. Every time I've talked shit on him. Even after the Kansas race, I wasn't all in on him. After he won at Kansas, I wasn't all in on him. But he's done pretty good this year. And then he fucking beat Kyle Busch. He beat Kyle Busch in an Xfinity race. And it wasn't just by a little bit. You fucking beat him by a lot. I mean, that's insane. So, Brandon Jones, I take back everything bad I've ever said about him. I mean, he just impressed the hell out of me right there with that. If you can beat Kyle Busch in an Xfinity race, that's fucking awesome. That's amazing. So, props. And then there was that fight on pit road between like Dylan Bassett, I think was his name, and somebody else. I didn't actually see any drivers in the fight. I don't think so. I just saw some ripped dude like trying to fight someone. So I don't fucking know. Yeah, I think that's about it. Don't got much to talk about, I guess. Atlanta's next week, which is cool. All right, peace.